Hello and welcome to my review of the May the 4th, 2025 promos. These are all promos that were available during the May the 4th promotion period for either 100% free, had a purchase threshold, or you needed to use your VIP points in order to access them. Now I have covered this set in its own review and you can click the top right hand corner to go watch that now. Now you could get this set by purchasing $160 of LEGO Star Wars sets during the promotional period, either online or in store. The next item is this 100% free postcard. We do get some text in Orbesh, which is a language from Star Wars, and it simply reads greetings from. So it reads out greetings from Kamino. And I love the fact that you get to see Tapoka City in the letters of Kamino. I think that's so cool. And then of course you get the UCS Slave 1 and Boba Fett and Jango Fett there on the front. And I love the gold border all around. Flipping the postcard around, you are greeted with a little text block that reads Star Wars Day, May the 4th be with you. The LEGO and Star Wars logo at the bottom, as well as some legal information in the bottom left-hand corner, as well as some inverted roof tiles in that nice gold color, plenty of space to write your message to a loved one, plenty of space for your addresses, and in the top right-hand corner you will notice a QR code. Upon scanning that QR code, you will be taken to the LEGO website, and specifically their May the 4th promotion page. The next item is going to be the Baby Yoda Ears headband. This was an in-store exclusive. Now on either side of the headband you do get some legal information, and on this side you get the LEGO and Star Wars logo, and if we turn our attention to the other side you get to see a bunch of the little slots that allow you to adjust the size of the headband. And flipping it over, it is completely blank. And this is what it would look like on your head if you were a giant LEGO jack-o'-lantern. I personally think it's really cute, and this is 100% free. So I'm not expecting it to be a knock your socks off level quality. It is a free item, and I think it works. And like I mentioned, this is adjustable. So if you are an adult and you have a larger head, you can put this as wide as you need it in order to fit your head, and you can also make it as small as you need it to be in order to fit a child. Our next item is the Make and Take buildable Grogu in his hover pram. And this was 100% free, no purchase necessary. But it only took place on Sunday, May the 4th from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Now giving you a little 360 spin, you can definitely see that this is a very simple model, but I think it is absolutely adorable. And it just goes to show that even with a free set, LEGO still doesn't miss when it comes to these buildable Grogus and hover prams. Now here is the hover pram build next to a bunch of different versions that we have received in the past. You have everything from the buildable character line, to the brickheads, to the minifigure scale, and now this make and take version. And I thought it would be close to the size of the brickhead one, but it is considerably smaller. But all of these I think look fantastic. And yes, you do get to keep your instruction manual whenever you do these make and takes. And I'm not going to gatekeep either. Here is the parts list for everything you need to make this. And I'm also going to give you the instructions. Feel free to screenshot them. And here is the other side of the instruction manual. Feel free to screenshot these as well. And here are the last two items. Now the keychain was locked behind a paywall of $300 because you had to buy Jango Fett Slave 1 at release in order to get it. And the coin you had to use 2,500 VIP points in order to get, which is the equivalent of $19.23. But let's go ahead and dive into them individually first to see if it was worth it. Starting off with the keychain, let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. There's nothing keeping this thing closed, just simply pull and it opens right up. Now in the lid of that box, you will actually find this little piece of cardboard, and this has a purpose. This becomes a stand for your whole box. Now you simply want to bend this little tip at the top here, and that allows it to slot into this little space here at the top of the box. This allows you to display your keychain inside the box if you so wish at a much more dynamic angle. And I personally think if you are going to display it inside of its box, this definitely looks better than just laying on the ground flat. When it comes to the keychain itself, the centerpiece has a lot of nice gloss on it, but one of my favorite details is how they were able to etch a lot of what would be normal greebly details on sets into the metal surrounding the center. Now on the back of the keychain, you have this little knob that you can slide back and forth. And what this does is actually flip the slave one's orientation. And this also happens just by gravity as well. You can just flip the keychain and it'll flip along with it. All in all, this thing's pretty cool. And our last item is this lenticular coin. Once again, this box is not sealed in any way, and you can simply just pull it open and you are instantly greeted with the coin. And the coin comes out pretty easily as well. Now flipping the coin over, you do get the LEGO and Star Wars logo, and you can also see that it has its own built-in stand, instead of that being built into the box. And the stand itself actually works quite well. It makes it a little bit more dynamic than just laying the box flat, and all in all, I think it looks pretty good like this. But the effect on this lenticular coin is pretty cool, as it is Jango Fett's seismic charge blowing up in that asteroid field that we see in Attack of the Clones. Even though I have a basic understanding of how lenticular coins work, I still think it's like a little bit of magic. So the etched greebly detail that we saw on the keychain, as well as the image of the UCS Slave 1, is exactly the same here. And that is every single promo item that I picked up for May the 4th of 2025. All of them are cool in their own ways, and all of them are valuable in their own ways. And I always recommend checking out your local LEGO store on May the 4th because you can pick up some pretty cool stuff for free. But all of these items I talked about on today's video are ridiculously expensive on the aftermarket already, and they're only going to get more expensive, so I can't really recommend buying any of them on the aftermarket, but if you do decide to do so, try and look for the lowest price you can. But that's all I have to say on this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed, as this is the most unique video I think I've made on LEGO Star Wars on this channel before, so I hope it was enjoyable. But if you did enjoy the video, please let me know by leaving a like. Let me know your thoughts on this video and more in the comments section down below. Be sure to join the Discord to talk to me about LEGO Star Wars. And until next time, stay bricked up and enjoy what you love.